if it's not funny, don't put it in.
Oh, it's probably not going to be funny. We're not funny people.
That's true.
But how do we spend 5 minutes on this?
I'm not sure. We
0 to 5. Say hi. Say here's what we're talking about, and make fun of Ryan. Oh,
yeah.
you're a butt.
I'm offended. Why would you say something like that to me?
I don't
Next.
know. I got told to. Shit, what topic? First topic. Try to talk on it for about 15 minutes.
Terrible.
Hey man, you reviewed this schedule.
You think I paid attention?
Oh, I sort of hoped you would. I'm completely fucking useless.
Let's see what's on the top of the news today. News. Google News.
Google News.
Google News.
I'm gonna go on the BBC. Apparently I typed in BBCC. bbcc.org.uk. Let's see what this is. The British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. Those are a whole bunch of letters that I don't know what.
Well,
These just look like terrible drawings.
I don't think we need Bangladeshi commerce.
Thousands more hospital deaths could have been prevented.
Oh yeah, fucking shutting down all loads of hospitals and shit, aren't they?
I watched the news.
Yeah, me either. I just hear my mum talking when I walk.
Brave soldier to receive posthumous VC for bravery in Afghanistan.
Does that mean that he died?
Oh, it's supposed to be posthumous? I can't pronounce that word.
Posthumous.
It's not humorous though.
Is it humus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite humorous.
Apparently they raised £75 million for Red Nose Day.
Why don't they just like say, okay, you know, there's some kids dying in Africa, can you please give us some money so we can send it to them, rather than getting a load of rich people to run around and go, I did a fun.
I'd rather just see the whole of Red Nose Day without the cutaways about sad people dying. I don't care. I just want to see the funny parts.
Yeah, I know, but they make you watch the sad parts so that you'll go, aww.
It doesn't work. It just makes me bored and makes me leave and go get a drink.
But
come back and hope the funny stuff's back.
Yeah, well, for people like us, maybe, you know, we won't really care about that. But for the general public, they see a dying child in Africa and they go, dang, we need to give that child some cash. He needs some pocket money.
Better inject him with all his money.
We better like send him some money so he can go down to the tuck shop and get some sweeties for his birthdays. Man, you fucking remember tuck shops?
Some penny sweets.
Tuck shops were the shit.
At school.
Yeah, man.
My school.
Like every Friday after school, just go around to the little side bit. Just go, Mum, I want that. Mum, I want that as well. And she'll be like, okay.
That never happened with me. I just got in the car and went home.
I just walked around and went, Mum, I want that one, and all of these ones. She was like, okay.
My school had a.
Just gave me all of them.
We didn't really have a tuck shop, but we had like a. They used to bring like these trolleys outside during playtime, during break time, and just sell like muffins off of them, and bottles of water.
We never got fucking muffins.
Never got muffins? Man, you was missing out.
Never even got no trolleys. Admittedly, me and my group of social reject friends usually sat in the corner of the place away from everyone else and played live action RuneScape, and we were really cool. Yeah.
You just making a
we were
fire
just sort of sitting there like
making another fire.
It was actually we pretended to fight each other, but now that you mention it, that is 90% of RuneScape, really.
Two people are fighting, and you're just like, man, look, I'm trying to get my cape here. Gotta get
I don't think I
99
ever got a
Smiths.
skill cape. That's bullshit. I want to check my RuneScape account. Oh man. Okay, RuneScape Mamorpaga, free online. Oh Jesus Christ!
They've made an update on
Dude,
RuneScape
this looks crazy.
No, they've done something which I actually think is a good idea, right? I actually
Oh
think
yeah, they got the old servers back online.
you
Didn't
could
they?
just like jump out and interrupt me midway through conversation. It's
Well,
cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Carry on. Why don't you tell the story?
Okay, so they started a petition, if I remember correctly, for all the folks who were like, "Oh, we don't care about the new update. Take it back to our childhood," which apparently is 2008.
2008, official year of childhood.
Yeah, that's what people deemed as childhood. Not like when I played it in the early noughties when there were 8 sprites for a character and no 3D models. Apparently, people liked it when the graphics were still actually like reasonable. And I think they need 100,000 signatures or something. They got all the signatures, and now they've opened up 2008 servers.
Yeah.
Except you actually need
Well,
to be a member to
they
play
haven't
on
opened
them.
up 2008 servers. They've opened up servers with the game from back in 2008.
Yeah, but you have to be a
I don't know
paying
how
member
many
to
there
play
are.
on
I
them.
don't think they've opened up 2008 servers.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Hush, hush, hush. Hush,
Shut
hush, hush.
shut up.
Terrible.
Yeah, you have to pay to play on those.
Yeah.
Username/email. Killer Small.
Was that your username?
Yeah, I was a cool kid.
Did you spell it? Did you spell it killer with an A?
Of course. Um. Shit, I need to put my Skype on busy. Actually, don't I? Remember to put your Skype on Do Not Disturb. Uh. Shit, what was my password? Try again.
Oh, brilliant. I know mine. What
Yeah,
server?
logged
What server are you gonna log into?
Uh, you last logged in 223 days ago.
Woo!
Man, I logged in well early.
83 now.
Let's turn all the music off. Yep, good. Clan chat. Oh, Ryan, let's start a fucking RuneScape clan.
RuneScape clan. How do I continue to full website? Why is that the tiniest little piece?
I know, man. Okay, I'm gonna go on.
Oh,
Jesus
what
Christ.
world?
I'm looking for one.
It's not hard to find a
All
world.
these,
Luke.
no, because all these members ones. Okay, world 57.
57. Okay, it's gonna be a badass world. They are not ready for the likes of us in this world. Where are we gonna meet up in
Oh God,
Lumbridge,
what
bruv?
is this?
Freaking castle.
I turned off the music, but it's still coming through. So, oh my God, what is this?
Only
I
one
need to
place
turn
I
off the
know.
music because this is actually going into the podcast. So,
Oh, terrible. Terrible. We'll have to edit
how
that
do I
out.
mute it? Mute, 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 mute. It's still. Why have you not muted? Oh God,
Terrible.
it sounds like Dark Souls.
57.
And
huh?
there's some giant dude who looks like he's from Dark Souls there. Yeah, World
You
57.
know we need to get rid of this.
No, this is staying in. This is staying
has to be-
right the fuck in.
Okay.
This is the podcast. It's us let's playing without the let's play.
Woo!
Woo!
I just did
What's
278
this little
damage
goblin?
to this guard by punching him.
Squeal of Fortune.
Where are you? I'm in.
I don't know. I just squeal of Fortune.
I think I'm in.
I don't know what
Varrock.
this is. I just got a yellow.
I'm in some place called Varrock, I think.
This prize can only be claimed in a members world.
There are new items in the store.
Claim later.
What? Squeal of Fortune.
I got achieve.
Where the hell are you?
I don't know.
What's your name?
Killer Small. The
Yeah.
real Killer Small.
I already have you added.
Apparently I'm the real Killer Small. Extras? Oh God, what is this? Okay, maybe while we're doing this we should move on to another subject.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I wish you could see this. Oh, man, I'm good.
Are you Semo
oh.
Warrior?
Oh, oh,
Ryan,
oh,
is that you?
oh, look at that. Look at that.
Are you Semo Warrior?
What's up?
Hey bro, how's it going? How you doing?
I teleported to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even remember where the emotes are.
Yeah. This is amazing.
This is brilliant. Invoke spring. It is now spring.
Okay, so as I was saying, while we're doing this, maybe we should move on to the next topic and talk
Okay.
about that. So Which
Hello.
one's up next? Should we say SimCity?
I really want to play that.
You really want to play it?
I really, really want it to be good. The thing is, all the reviews have been terrible, but none of them have been reviews. They've all
No,
been,
they
I can't
people
play
have.
the game.
No, there are people like all the actual review websites. People have actually reviewed it, but
Well, I think most of the review websites have said that they refuse to review it until it's fixed or something, or
no, there was Polygon. I think is the one I'm thinking of. They gave it 9 out of 10 during the official review, then took it down to 8 out of 10 because they had to revise some things. But on official launch, they had to take it down to 4 out of 10 because they couldn't actually play it anymore.
see, I really,
'Cause there's
really
no.
want to play it. I want it to be good. I think it is going to be good.
I'm sure it will be good, but from what I've heard, it's a very dumbed down version of the game,
Well,
and
someone hacked it
yeah,
and was
I
able to
saw.
play.
So all their oh no, it definitely needs to be online because half the work's done on the servers. No, because he can play it offline. He can edit outside of the towns.
Apparently, it was able to be. They originally had offline mode, and they just took it out, and
Did they?
that just makes me cry. Yeah, because I really, really want that game. I was so excited about it, and then it come out, and I was just immediately disappointed.
Uh, it's what the fuck is that thing?
I don't know. I don't even
Examine
know
dead
where we
troll.
are.
He's very
Fill
dead.
bucket, fill bucket in oil well. Speak to captain to start this event. Ugh.
Are we in
Smash the
Castle
basket.
Wars?
I don't know where we are. Isn't that a members only place?
I
I don't
don't
even
know.
remember anything about this game.
I have no idea what this is.
Why are you dropping Easter eggs when you walk?
What?
Oh, I think that's just me following you. I'm so confused.
Let's see if the follow each other trick still works.
Where you dance
Ah,
around each other. Nope.
it doesn't.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that's boring.
Well,
Yeah.
what's the point? What's the point in even playing this game? Let's go play Adventure Quest.
Oh, I'm so going on Adventure Quest right now. Oh Christ, what's it? What's it? It's not
2008, official year of
adventurequest.com,
Chuck.
is it? Battlon.com.
It is indeed.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about SimCity.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, I really loved. I played SimCity 2000 and really enjoyed it, but I was too young to really appreciate it. I don't remember all the hard parts and just remember destroying cities with Godzilla.
Yeah. I don't remember doing anything on SimCity other than spawning like a million
Meteors.
catastrophes.
Yeah.
Just going ha 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 ha.
I remember. Yeah, I don't remember building cities. I don't remember any of the hardships of being mayor. I just remember destroying everything with meteors. And I want another chance at that. I want to do it again.
Okay, I can't play Adventure Quest.
Yeah, I don't remember my name.
My name is underscore master small underscore.
You sure are proud of being small?
I was a really, really cool child, okay?
You
I was perhaps the coolest cat on the block, you know.
I don't think I've ever
I
met
would
someone
prance around
that's
town with my head held high, swinging my arms wildly like a mad cunt. I did not care, Ryan.
good man.
I was carefree.
Carefree.
And then suddenly I got bullied for a lot of things and I turned depressed. And
Oh.
that's a story for another time. We were talking about SimCity. And we are terrible at
You
this.
got bullied.
Thanks, Ryan.
That's okay.
Uh,
I really want SimCity. I'm gonna buy it. Well, I'm not gonna buy it.
I'm going to buy it eventually
I'm gonna
once
buy
it's
it if
fixed
they
and I
fix
have
it, yeah.
money.
If I can play it offline. I really,
Yeah, if I can
like,
play it offline, I'll buy it immediately.
I like all of the online features, but I don't get why they
I
can't
don't-
be. Shut up. I don't get why they can't be LAN.
I like the online features, but I don't know why they have to be on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I like. Let's say you both own the game. I'd like to have my city, and you have a city. Oh, and they can interact. That's really cool. But why does that have to be always on some server?
It doesn't. They lied. You know, they didn't release it in not North Korea.
In North Korea. That makes sense. I'm not surprised
That's
that they
great.
didn't release it in North Korea. Luke.
So Majesty.
It's just Kim Jong Un playing SimCity. Why is it not working?
Where's the building? No cake. Aw.
I think that's why they got all mad and decided they were gonna like launch rockets. We're gonna bomb you, America,
No,
unless you
as
fix
I was
SimCity.
saying, it was South Korea, I think. They
Okay.
decided not to launch it in South Korea. There were no servers there, and they all went on the Korean EA Facebook page and were like, "Why isn't there any servers for us?" And they're like, "Because piracy's too high in Korea, so we
Okay.
don't want to release it there."
Those pirates.
Now let's just talk about this for just a second.
Okay.
They've got thousands, tens of thousands probably of people in Korea who actually want to buy their game and play it, and they're saying no because piracy's too high in Korea.
Yep.
But
They've done this
piracy is region free.
too. Yeah.
I can download a Russian version of a game and apply an English crack to it and just go on my merry way. I've done this many times. I'm a pirate. Uar, yarhar,
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah.
they could just download it from anywhere.
You can literally just Google Pirate Sims 3.
And
It'll
after all
bring
this
you to Pirate
DRM
Bay.
crap just so that people don't pirate it. And
The
then,
DRM is to try and make people not pirate it, but all it's doing is making people who bought it not play it either.
yeah.
And no matter what they do, piracy is unstoppable. They can't stop piracy.
No, no.
There is
Can't-
no
can't
game
stop
that has been unpirated. Every game has been pirated. Every game will be pirated. The crackers will figure out a way how to just say, all right, you say always online, I say go fuck a dog. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
And
this guy,
they will just type in a bit of code, you
one guy's
download it,
hacked
you can
already,
play it
it's not gonna
offline,
take
you're
long.
done. Yeah, exactly. A month or two tops. That's how long it'll take for this uncrackable DRM to get cracked.
Pretty much. And then everyone will be happy.
And then all the South Koreans are going to be like, haha, this is your fucking fault, EA.
Now we're all playing SimCity.
And all they're doing is saying, oh, sorry guys, we'll offer you a free game, which is probably going to be, I don't know, like
I don't
fucking
want. I
Dragon
don't
Age
want a
2.
free game of Origin.
Yeah, Origin, I tried to use it once, it confused me. I stopped using it. And chances are it's going to be a really, really, really shit game. If they offered something good, like Battlefield 3 or Dead Space
I don't
3,
even
one
like
of the...
Battlefield.
I don't
want
like them
Battlefield
either.
3.
I don't like or want them, but these are like good games that people will still pay for. If they offered them for free, that'd get them some cred. But they're not going to do that. They're going to offer like the shittest game that they have available that no one's buying anymore and say, you can have this.
Sucks.
Like, what was it, Gamersgate, I think? I went on Gamersgate and signed up, and you get a free account and they give you a free game, and that free game is like Volvo the game.
Volvo the game.
No, it's a racing. I can't remember.
Oh, Volvo.
Yeah,
Some racing game. I don't even like racing games.
I hate racing games.
Oh, that's terrible. It's just terrible. What they should have said is, I'm sorry for all this trouble. Here, have
Yeah,
your money
Volvo
back.
the game. What? This game is given free of charge to new customers. What the fuck is this game?
What's it called?
Volvo the game.
Volvo the game. It's apparently a free PC game that came out. Look, it's already free. It's already free.
Yeah.
It's already free.
No one wants this, do they?
It's like,
See,
it's
this
like
is the
saying,
kind of
nice
game.
nice job buying this chocolate bar. Here, have this piece of dirt as an extra. I found
It's
it
like you
outside.
buy this chocolate bar, we'll be really nice and actually give you the wrapper free of charge. No shit, I'm super serious right now. Here, just take it, please. We want
Look
you
how much
to
of a
love
nice
us.
guy we're being.
We are really, really cool people. You should just praise us in every way. And maybe next time you buy a chocolate bar, we will actually give you another wrapper.
Just
Maybe.
one more wrapper.
Maybe,
Forget
if you're lucky.
everything we've ever screwed up. Remember
We
that
will give
time
you-
when BioWare made an awesome game? Didn't
Me
last
either.
long though. I
I'm
love
waiting for you to
I
get
love
angry at me.
Depressed. They were my
Wait,
favorite.
which did Bioware? Were they KOTOR?
They made KOTOR. They made Mass Effect, Dragon Age.
Shepard?
What was awesome? Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 was okay. Mass
Mass
Effect
Effect
3
2 is fucking
freaking
amazing.
terrible.
Mass
Dragon
Effect
Age
2
1,
Mass
amazing.
Effect 2 I've played through 3 or 4 times. Mass Effect 1 I got about half an hour in, didn't know what to do and gave up.
Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 1
Mass Effect 1 I didn't know how to play.
I like more.
It's got a good story from what I've heard, but the
You know what?
gameplay
But
is
they
synonymous
literally
with a toilet.
they literally took everything out of it. That anyone had a complaint, they took it out. But it wasn't. These were things they could fix. So the Mako, you used to drive on the planets, explore
Oh
with the
yeah, I saw
freaking
that.
car, right? And people complained. But mostly
Because
the
that thing
complaints were that it
sucked.
was boring. You just went on the planets and did nothing. So what did they do? They took it out. They didn't fix it. They didn't try and make it more interesting. They didn't add cool stuff to the planets. They just took it out.
Yeah, I know, but the scanning planets is actually pretty cool.
Scanning planets was boring as
I liked
hell.
that. I was like, haha, I'm scanning
Yeah, but
planets, and
you're an
then I can press
idiot.
go. Hey,
It was really boring.
Ryan, that
You used to
hurts.
drive your freaking Mako, whatever the hell it's
Yeah,
called around, do some flying crap. It was awesome.
Ryan, that hurts.
I'm sorry. In Mass Effect 1, you could mod your guns to have like poisonous ammo. That wasn't in Mass Effect 2.
You get incendiary ammo, couldn't you?
Yeah, but it was a special ability
Oh yeah, that's true.
rather than a mod for the gun. Like there was a whole inventory thing. There was an RPG sort of element where you kept finding new guns, new versions of the guns that were only slightly better. It was one of like it had that in it. It had the whole item finding.
Okay,
It was
so
good.
basically, it had lots and lots of gameplay elements, and they were all good,
I
but none
liked it.
of them worked.
Well, no, the item system worked. I
Okay, a
think.
few things worked. The majority of the game played like arse,
I
from
don't know
what
what
I've
you're talking
heard.
about though.
I didn't know how to fucking play that
I
game. I
don't.
gave up.
I don't remember that. I played that game and it was easy and fun. I don't remember having any issues with it.
Sorry, I just saw a funny picture. Um,
I just remember it being good. That's literally all I remember. And then I remember Mass Effect 2 being more shootery, but it was still good.
and then Mass Effect 3 turned into a big old pile of poop.
Well, I enjoyed playing it
I haven't played it yet.
for the fact that it was. I just liked the way. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I still liked it because I like Mass Effect, I think, was the main thing. I didn't want it to suck so bad that I still liked it.
Yeah,
Like
that's sort of how I
I
felt with Fable
enjoyed
3.
playing Dragon Age 2, even though it's crap.
I still don't really like Dragon Age.
I don't like Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age Origins is a masterpiece. The
No,
game's amazing.
I appreciate it, but I don't really care about story in video games much.
Yeah, I do.
I play them for gameplay, and the gameplay in that just bored me to fuck.
I I just
It
like
felt like a single player MMO where all you do is pause.
I like talking in games. That was why in Dragon Age Origins they had the style of talking that was in KOTOR and Jade Empire. You you had a whole bunch of stuff to choose from, and you scrolled down and chose that sentence or this sentence, and it said next to it what you were doing. So, oh, you're intimidating this person, you click there. And then in Dragon Age 2, they were like, nope, we're just going to use the wheel that we used in freaking Mass Effect.
It's a good wheel.
It's not a good wheel.
It's a good
It's
wheel.
not a good wheel.
Hey,
The
it
speeches in Dragon
works.
Age Origins was awesome because you looked through them, you chose what you wanted to say, and it felt like you said exactly what you wanted to say. Dragon Age 2, you chose one of the three options, and then your character didn't even say what you chose.
Yeah, actually, that always pissed me off.
So you think you're gonna say something that's nice, and then your character says it in the rudest way possible because apparently that's what it's supposed to say, but
There
you
was
just read
a
it wrong.
cartoon on that for the Old Republic where they go, "Oh, you should click this one." And, I feel like being a nice guy. I'm gonna click this one, and then he like ends up killing them constantly because it's just so.
Yeah,
You've got to learn that bottom is bad and top is good, and if you want
exactly.
to be good, then you have to press top. You don't
And
actually get any.
yeah,
You don't
whereas
get to choose what you want to do. You get to choose fucking red or blue.
yeah,
That's the extent of it,
I feel like that speech system worked in Mass Effect. They did it right, and like they introduced it in Mass Effect 1, and it was introduced that way, and it worked.
and it looked good in Mass Effect.
But
It felt like it fit.
in Dragon Age Origins, you had a lot to choose from. You had a whole bunch, sometimes like 6 or 7 different dialogue options to choose from, and it'd tell you whether you're using your intimidate skill or your charm skill, or whether you don't have enough to do it. And you'd be able to sort of, and there was more than one option for a good way of speaking. It wasn't just you can say something nice, you can say something snarky, you can say something rude, or you can try and get more information.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
just they've always been my favourite.
I'm trying to think of games with like good dialogue trees. All that's coming to mind is Elder Scrolls, and now that I think about it, they weren't really that great.
I liked the way
You
the
can click through and find out more information about stuff, and you can attempt to intimidate if you have a high enough like strength or whatever. But there wasn't really any choice in that dialogue. Now that I think about it,
I
it was
liked
really.
I
Sorry.
liked the way that the dialogue worked in KOTOR and Jade Empire and Neverwinter Nights.
I tried to play Neverwinter Nights once, and it didn't work.
Love Neverwinter Nights.
And I think I've got KOTOR on here, but I never
Yeah,
finished it. I never got very far. It's like, when do I get my lightsaber? And I didn't get my lightsaber, and then I got bored.
in Knights of the Old Republic 1, I think you don't get it for ages, or is that? I can't remember now. I really can't remember. I think in KOTOR 2 you don't get it for ages. You spend like the whole game trying to make it.
Huh. Wait,
I can't remember. It's a long
oh,
time
it's
ago.
under Star Wars, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, I have KOTOR 1
I have
on here.
both. I have both.
And I have Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I have Battlefront 2.
What was the
Say
one where you
nothing.
could like play as an alien? You chose your race and you could play as an
Yeah,
alien.
that's Jedi Academy.
I remember that. I
No,
remember
that's
that.
my favourite one. You literally just run around with a lightsaber and fuck everyone's day up.
That was good. I was you can be like Greedo's race, can't you?
Yeah,
Rhodian or some crap.
I can't remember.
I liked that. That was a good game.
I'm gonna install that again. Actually, no, I'm not.
Nope, never mind. Change my mind.
I'm gonna keep looking through my games and think about what I haven't played in a while. That's actually good. What else have we got to talk about?
Anything and everything.
Should we talk about Tomb Raider for a bit?
Sure, I haven't played it. Looks good. I want to play it. You have.
I've completed it.
It was good.
It was. I really, really fucking like that game.
What about all of the people saying that like the whole storyline, there's supposed to be stuff going on in the storyline, and then gameplay, you just kill everybody.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like, oh,
kinda
she's
true.
going through some serious moments in her life. She just had to kill someone for the first time ever. This
Thinking
is
about it,
really,
that is
really
pretty dumb.
serious. What's she gonna do? She's going through all these emotional changes. Now gameplay. Kill 50 people with a bow.
You know, like what was it? At Eurogamer, I played the hunting demo,
Hmm.
and you have to sneak around and you get the bow and then you shoot a deer. And she like in the demo, she goes up to it and she's like really, really sad. And she feels really bad for killing it, and then she has to like look away while she cuts its throat so that she doesn't like cry and die or whatever.
Cry
But
and die. Yep.
in the actual game, she just literally walks up, shoots it, and then just stabs it, guts it, and fucking cooks it.
So it's
She
like
just
the
doesn't
first
care in
time.
that.
Oh, all right. So
In
that
the
scene wasn't
demo,
even in it.
in the demo, she was really sad about it. In the actual
That's
game, she was like,
terrible. They
"Meh."
can't. So in
And
the game, that section wasn't even in it. So it's like they cut that out.
yeah, they cut out one of like the big "oh no, she didn't" parts.
That's terrible.
And when you first killed the dude, it's in a fucking QTE, which is horrible.
I mean,
Hate QTEs.
I know it's hard to sort of make that balance right when you're trying to do narrative and gameplay, but you could at least, I don't
Okay,
know,
wait, let
stay
me.
dedicated to it.
The first time that you kill someone,
Hmm.
it's in a QTE, and seeing as I was playing on PC and the PC port is, it's
Terrible.
still kind of broken.
Yep.
It works, but the QTEs don't.
Lovely.
If you want to do the QTEs, I suggest using a gamepad. Otherwise, don't play the game really. If you don't
That's
have a
probably
gamepad and you're playing on
bad.
PC, probably don't play it because you would get just as angry as I did. Uh, yeah, you kill him in a QTE, and then you talk on your walkie-talkie to some bro who's like, "Oh, you killed someone, you can't do it, lass," or something. I don't know,
All right,
Scottish.
yeah, very Scottish dude.
And he's saying, "Oh, calm down, whatever the fuck." And you, okay, okay, okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then you walk down a corridor, shoot 5 people. You walk down another corridor, shoot another 5 people. Walk down another corridor, climb up a burning building, shoot another load of people, and then just walk out. And you're like, eh.
So it's all serious. Oh no, it's really
Yeah, she's
hard.
like crying. She's like, "Oh
I'm
my
so
god, I
scared,"
just killed
and then
someone.
just
Oh my
kill
god, what have
everyone.
I done? I just killed 20 people." Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the falls that she takes, she just shrugs off, which is really weird. At the start, there's a part where, like at the very, very start, she's been captured or something. She wriggles free, falls onto a piece of rebar, the steel wire,
Mhm.
and it just like impales her straight through the side of her fucking stomach, and you're like, ah, that looks painful. Oh god, I don't want to watch this anymore. And then she just sort of gets up and carries on running around and walking like it's
I
nothing.
think I saw like a GIF of her going down some
Oh,
rapids,
the
river
river.
rapids,
Oh
and
god.
then she just gets her head
Oh man,
impaled.
that is so bad.
I saw that. I thought that
Seriously.
was brilliant.
Oh,
That was one of the reasons I wanted
looking
the
through
game.
that, it's just like, oh god.
I loved every
Like,
second of that.
gore in video games, no one gives any number of fucks these days.
Well,
You
the
look at
thing
it and you're
is,
like, haha, you got gored in everything.
the thing
In
is, I
Tomb
was
Raider, you see the gore and you're like, oh my god, that.
I was
Oh,
watching it and I didn't know that it was a GIF from Tomb Raider at first. So I thought it was this. I literally thought it was someone going down rapids. And it cuts away to like these two guys who are playing the game, and I thought they were watching her go down the rapids or something. So I thought this was like live. This was like a live broadcast of someone going down the rapids. The first time I watched it, and when she gets her neck impaled on it, it then like immediately cuts away to them looking all scared. So I thought this was like a literal live death.
Yeah.
And I suppose
Unless you're
that's
on
one thing.
4chan,
If
no.
you're looking at a terrible small GIF, that game looks very realistic.
The graphics are pretty fucking nice. So is the Tress effects. That's really cool.
So I do want to play it. It does look really pretty. And I've seen some pictures of there's like some rooms where there's like 50 million bodies piled up.
Oh
And
yeah, there's one part you get captured or some shit. I don't even fucking know. You
I don't
get
know.
captured an awful lot because you're a weak little girl and you
Yeah.
got fucked over. Or
Oh
something.
no, but you can't be raped, Luke. You can't be raped.
Oh no, yeah, someone
Oh,
tries
no,
to
no.
rape you and you shoot him in the head, and then you cry about it for 20 minutes and then kill every single friend that he's ever had.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Seems fine to me.
In the span of about 5 minutes.
Oh, but there's no emotional.
There's no emotional feelings there. She's just like, oh my
She's
god,
like,
I
oh
killed
no, oh
someone.
no.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I just had
kill
to kill
everybody else.
25 other people. I really don't care anymore. And
She gets hardened very quickly.
yeah, she really does. And yeah, so you get captured again.
Oh yeah.
This happens quite a lot. And you wriggle free or jump down somewhere, and you're in a mass grave.
Okay.
And you sort of don't realise at the start, but then you sort of look around and realise that there's bodies piled everywhere. And you like walk forward, and decapitated heads and limbs start rolling past your feet. And you see, if I was in that situation, I would probably be vomiting everywhere,
Oh, that's
or
brilliant.
pass out, or something like that. And Lara's just like, eh.
Yeah,
She just keeps walking. She doesn't even comment
not
on
even
it.
bothered.
And then
She
there's
doesn't even
other
make a
parts where
witty
she like
joke.
cries about everything, and
Yeah.
the parts
So
where that,
it feels
and she like
detached.
literally jumps into a river just of blood. She just jumps into a river which is completely red with blood, and then she sort of pops up and she's like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. What else? I do what
She
I
gets
want.
hardened very quickly. And then even when she's super hardened, she's like, I just don't want to do it anymore. Also, if you have vertigo, don't play that game.
I don't have vertigo.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
There's no vertigo.
I hate that band so much.
Is that you two or Blur or what?
Oh, yes, you too. They suck.
Did they do that song too?
Two? Song two? No, that's Blur. Oh, I get
Oh.
the joke.
Ah.
It's a terrible joke. You feel ashamed.
I don't.
Are the quick time
Shame
events
is-
bad?
Oh man.
Because see,
the start
I,
of the
I
game.
love Dreamcast, so you know I don't mind QuickTime events that much.
Okay, let me put it this way. There's far too many at the start,
Okay,
and half the time they don't work.
and then there's like
It
none.
literally took me half an hour to get past the rape scene. Because
It's because you were enjoying it too much.
No, because it's just her getting shot in the head over and 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 over again. I just got bored of it. It's just like, okay, now I push this button. Oh, I got shot in the head again. Okay, now I push this button. Oh, I got shot in the head again. Okay, now I got shot in the head again. It turns out on the keyboard, I think the button they have to press is E. It doesn't mark it as that. It marks it as a kick or a punch or something
Okay.
because it's a bad port.
Yeah.
But you can't press it too fast, and you can't press it too slow. You'd think the faster you press it, the better, but if you press it too fast, it doesn't register. So I was pressing it really fucking fast because I thought that's what I was meant to do, and I just kept getting shot in the head. And then I started slowing it down, and then it started working. And I was using my right index finger for this because I was trying to tap it properly,
Okay.
and I keep tapping it, and then it goes, oh, now left click, and I'm like, shit. So I just had to like keep trying to tap that and shift my hand over to my mouse, which I ended up knocking off my desk and got shot in the head anyway. And then it took me another 5 tries to get back to where I fucking was.
You sound like you had a terrible time.
And I missed it again. But
You
that
suck.
time I did it next time. So the QTs on PC don't work.
No.
It's really, really bad.
Sounds
Fortunately,
terrible.
they disappear after the first few hours of the game. I don't
That
think there's
that
any
makes
in
me
like the last 2/3.
see because I want it. If I'm gonna get it, I want it on PC because then it'll be prettier.
Yeah, it does look very nice, and the Tress effects is really cool. Do you know what that is?
I, there's 3 of them.
What?
No,
It's-
I don't
I
know
said
what
Tress,
Troy's
not
is.
Trois. That's Troy's.
Troy's
Troy's effects.
Trey effects.
Maybe she's born with it.
Twa effects.
Maybe it's Tress effects. No,
Maybe it's Mapley.
maybe it's baby. No,
Because you're worth it. Something, I don't know.
shit, which one is that?
L'Oreal?
Oh yeah, that's it. Or
Is it?
Garnier.
Kanye.
I don't even know. Why
Kanye West, because you're worth it.
Because I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish. You're worth it.
Okay, so the Tress effects.
Yep.
It's basic. It doesn't sound interesting at all. Everyone who I've told this to, apart from maybe Connor or Richard, who actually told it to me, they
Okay.
just go, "Why are you even telling me this?" It's hair simulation.
Oh, that's hard.
You know, in games, the hair is always just a plane with a texture on it, which they make wiggle.
Yeah.
I assumed that
Yeah.
you knew that.
Has some jiggle bones on it.
Yeah. Tress effects. It basically renders each individual strand of hair,
Alright, that's pretty cool.
and it looks really, really fucking good. And it's got proper physics simulation on it and everything.
That's pretty
And it's
cool.
not even low quality hair.
Does it look good in the rape scene?
I didn't enable it at that point. I enabled it after I'd completed it. I was like, oh, let's check this out. And yeah, that looks really good. All the textures and stuff on high. Oh, my computer's pretty shit, so I played it on medium. But I put it up to ultra. I got like, I think 20 FPS average. I was like, ugh. So I stopped playing it on ultra high. But there isn't actually that much of a discernible difference between ultra high and medium, if I'm totally honest.
That sucks.
I mean, there's a lot of subtle changes, and it looks better, obviously, but it doesn't look too much different. All it does is impact the frame rate by fucking like 30 FPS. If you really want something pretty, then just go download Crysis 3.
I don't want to. I really don't. I'm not
Yeah.
interested at all.
The only reason I'd ever download that is if I get like a new £3,000 machine and decide that I want to test it to the best of its abilities.
I don't know. Like, if I want to look at something pretty, I'll go play Dear Esther again.
Oh yeah, it turns out. Oh no, I can't. I can't. I was about to spoil it for everyone on the YouTubes. I would have had to edit that, and that would have been long.
I want to know what you were going to say now. Well,
Okay, I'll have to edit this out.
you could just pause. This is terrible censorship.
Yeah, it turns out you're a doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to jot down the time that I said that. It was about 38:30.
You just paused it.
Yeah, fuck that.
You're
That's
just not going
logic.
to edit any of this.
I'm gonna have to edit a lot of it because
You'll find that. You'll find that eventually.
I mean,
It's
the
gonna
most
take,
of
it's
it-
gonna take you all night.
the most of it we could actually just leave unedited
Yeah.
because this is all a podcast is us talking shit,
Yeah.
and we're almost 40 minutes in. We're doing pretty well.
Not bad. Not bad.
What else have we got to
What's
talk
next?
about?
What's next on your schedule?
My shit show.
Schedule.
Bioshock.
Bioshock. I'm really interested in Bioshock.
I need you to talk about this one for me
Well-
because I've been keeping out of the loop.
Well, I don't know that much. Or I never played the original Bioshock.
Didn't you?
I didn't play
What?
the original Bioshock. I know all the secrets and I know it's
Oh, man.
amazing, but I never.
The opening to that game is the best opening to any game, and I've
This-
never felt that magic since.
This is why I want to pre-purchase Bioshock Infinite on Steam because
You
They're
get free
giving
Bioshock
Bioshock
with it.
1 for free,
Yeah,
and I really, really want it, and I really want to play it. I just never got around to it. But I heard it was really, really amazing.
it is.
Um,
Bioshock 2, not so much.
but I wasn't too interested in it. When did it come out?
2008,
It was around the
2009.
same time as Fallout, right?
It was fucking around launch of Xbox. Oh, I type Bioshock, it automatically goes for Bioshock Infinite. Thanks, Chrome. Thanks, Obama.
Silly Chrome. Um,
2007.
2007. Well, okay, apparently not around the same time because Fallout 3 came out like a year after. But I didn't really play Bioshock, and then when all my friends had it, I was playing Fallout, and they were like, "Oh no, it's like very similar."
It's
And
not. It's really not.
no, I heard a lot about it. I watched some people play it. The gameplay, I wasn't too interested in, but I really wanted
The
the narrative.
gameplay is sort of generic shooter, and then you've got the plasmids, which are pretty fucking cool.
But the narrative seemed really interesting. The whole dank design, I really like the look of it. I just never played it. But
And
I
with
feel
the
like I
tracking.
will now if I pre-purchase Bioshock Infinite because everything about Bioshock Infinite just looks amazing.
Yeah, I've watched very little of it because it's one of those games.
It's in the
All
sky.
the time with games,
In the
I
sky.
look everything up on it and go, oh, did you know you could do this? Oh my god, hey guys, did you know you could do this? And this time I decided that it's much more magical when you know near
Well,
to nothing about it.
that's like Antichamber, which I think is
Antechamber, the more you know about it, the less you should play it, really. You
well,
should go into it blind.
yeah. I've said that to a couple of people really. And they've said like, "Oh, is it really good?" I've watched like 2 minutes of it, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, don't watch any more.
Two
Buy it.
minutes is about all you should watch.
Don't watch any of it. Okay, if you like puzzles, buy Antichamber.
If you don't like
Don't.
puzzles, buy Antechamber anyway.
Yeah, if you like thinking,
If
if you
you
like
like
thinking
having
behind
your
the work,
mind pushed out of your anus, buy Antechamber.
see, and I really enjoyed it right from the
If you
beginning.
like
But
your eyeballs rolling back into the fuck, I can't even speak. Buy
because
Antechamber.
because I'd watched the first 5 minutes, I felt like the magic was not there yet, and it's something that you should go into completely blind
Yeah.
and just have it blow you away immediately.
Like, my friend Rob kept telling me to watch the quick look, Giant Bomb quick look of it, because he watched all. It's only like 20 minutes, which is really short for a quick look
Yeah.
because it's Antechamber. And after 5 minutes, I just said, "All right, I really want this game. I'm going to stop watching it now." And he kept telling me to keep watching, and I sort of went, "No, the less I know about this, the better." And that
Yeah.
was before I actually like started playing and thought about it.
And that's the thing is, I already knew the answer to the first puzzle because I watched someone else
Yeah,
play it, and it's
you
not.
walk,
And
don't
even
jump.
the first, okay, the second puzzle, I beat the first puzzle, and you just ruined it, without even knowing actually, just by being me. But the second puzzle, the freaking staircases,
Oh yeah,
and I just, it's just not special. It's just not special. That's all I can say.
yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about it. That game is amazing. I'd say that's my game of this year so far.
It's a good game.
I've only got 7 hours played, and I've beat it twice.
God damn. Bioshock got scores equal to or better than Shadow of the Colossus.
I didn't play that either.
Really? Oh man.
Played
Have you got
Ico.
a PS3? You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I will send you Shadow of the Colossus. I've got Ico and Shadow of the
Well,
Colossus HD remake. Hey, I might as well. I ain't taking a 2-hour journey to go, here you go, and then walking 2 hours back. Fuck that.
if you walk, it's going to take you far longer than 2 hours.
I'll hitchhike while playing the sad music from Hulk.
That's called The Lonely Man. I can play it on piano. Bum, 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 bum,
Also, the music in Shadow of the Colossus is incredible.
bum,
Ico's
bum,
also
bum,
supposed to be really
bum.
good, I just don't like it as much.
Sorry, I've zoned out.
This is not an opera, this is a podcast. It's a terrible podcast, but you know, it's still a podcast.
Bum, 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 bum. Something like I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't even know which Hulk that's from. Nine of them.
TV series, I think.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was at the end of one of the movies.
thought it was the end of Shut Up, Luke.
Let's talk about Shadow of the Colossus for a bit.
Okay. Um, don't you have to do like quick time events in that game?
No, there's no quick time events.
Don't you have to run up on a big boss and run around him and hit him in the head or something?
That's the entire game.
Woo.
There aren't bosses, there are enemies, and the enemies are about 100 times the size of you.
See, the reason that I didn't want to play that game was I remember another game where you were some Roman and you fought in the Colosseum.
Swords and sandals.
No. But then I found out that that wasn't that game and it had nothing to do with it, and I was disappointed.
No, there's Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and then the Last Remnant's
See,
coming
I'm
out.
thinking of a different game.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're thinking of.
Neither do I, but now I do want to know because it's really, really fun. You like fought in the Roman Colosseum and you just like chopped people up, and then there was some outside stages where you had to walk around as some kid and hide. And I don't remember that much about it. I just remember it was awesome.
Are you sure that wasn't a film
It was
called,
like
called Gladiator?
It was like Gladiator, but it wasn't.
Are you not entertained?
It wasn't Gladiator. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. I'm really disappointed now. I really want to remember that.
Are you sure it wasn't Swords and Sandals?
It was not Swords and Sandals.
I think it might have been Swords and Sandals.
I don't think it was. I really don't.
I kind of think it was Swords and Sandals.
No. Is that the one we played?
Yeah.
No,
What's that
it
now?
wasn't that. You dick.
The Flash game.
The Flash game we played
Yeah, that was incredible.
at college. That was pretty good. I did like that, but it wasn't that.
Improbably, but not impossibly.
Not impossibly.
So anyway, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah. I don't want to play it. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, I
Motherfucker, change
couldn't,
your mind.
couldn't give a damn.
Change your mind.
Couldn't care
Change your
any
mind.
less about
Change your
about
mind.
playing that.
Have I ever told you that change your mind?
I do like Ico though.
Yeah, I didn't like Ico as much as Shadow of the Colossus. Because, you know, Shadow of the Colossus is way better.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
They're different.
They're different. They're incredibly different.
Ico's like one big old long freaking.
Ico is a handhold adventure, and I got bored of holding that bitch's hand because she's useless.
Yeah.
Seriously, why did they not give her any AI? Is that just the point of the game?
Yep.
That's a stupid point of the game.
Stupid point of the game. I don't know. I think the point of the game was supposed to be like immersion.
I wasn't immersed.
I don't like holding people's hands.
I wanted to like push boulders and stuff, and instead we just had to hold the chick's hand and make them disappear or something.
Yeah. Hardcore.
You see a Shadow of Colossus, you literally just like shoot them in the fucking leg so that they fall down, jump and climb up their body and repeatedly stab them in the head until
That
they
sounds so
shake you
interesting
off, and
to
then you
me.
jump onto aggro and ride around them and shoot them in the
I
face.
really want to play that. I'll
That'd
tell
be
you
a
what I
good
can't
one.
wait for. The USE release of Fantasy Star Online 2.
Uh,
Well, there you go. Are you not interested in that at all? Because I am.
I'll
Fantasy
talk
Star
about it.
Online is like my favourite game ever, or one of them.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's because you suck.
No, I just didn't
Just
see
a whole
anything
bunch
special.
of grinding.
Yeah.
The best
What-
kind of grinding, though. It's not boring grinding. It's fun grinding.
I just never saw the appeal. I like tried playing it and I just got so bored.
I love Fantasy Star.
You're a fantasy star.
Oh.
You're the star of my fantasies.
I also can't wait for the Binding of Isaac remake.
Oh, are they making that like a dual stick shooter now? So you can actually use a fucking gamepad.
I don't know. I think it's coming out on Xbox and PlayStation, but it's the guy
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
the guy who made it's remaking it and
Wait,
remodeling all
Nintendo
of it.
3DS port.
Yeah, I think Rebirth is coming to 3DS as well. It might be coming to iPods and
The
that.
developers have tweeted that the game would receive a port to Nintendo 3DS via the Nintendo eShop and are waiting for
Yeah.
approval from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo later rejected the game because of questionable religious content.
That makes sense.
Hum diddle dum.
I'm not surprised. But they're remaking it and it's going to have loads more content in it, which is cool.
Slated for release in 2013.
Yeah, He's changing the art design so it all looks pixelated, which, you know, is pretty cool, I
Ugh,
suppose.
why?
He said he got bored of the old art way, and everyone was complaining about it, and he basically was just like, I don't care. I'm bored, it's my game, I'm changing it.
Yeah, but why make it pixels? Why not have like an option? Everyone's bored of the whole retro look. It's not interesting anymore.
Yeah. Well,
It's good for indie devs
I
who
like.
literally have no idea how to draw.
He is an indie dev.
No, but indie devs who have no idea how to draw. We know he can draw. I've played lots of his games. He is very good with art.
Super Meat Boy.
Pixel's only really good for people who have no fucking idea how to draw something that looks good. Then it's forgivable, but Ed McMillan knows how to art.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't get why
would,
he's making it all
personally,
pixel.
I agree. I would prefer the old art style, but
If he
I
makes it
don't
like
mind.
the Super Meat Boy pixel look, because those
Go
pixels are
on,
actually
go
like quite
on.
high res pixels, aren't
Go on his website and you'll see.
they? Ed McMillan.
But I want to play it mostly because it's gonna be the size of Binding of Isaac plus Wrath of the Lamb, and then they're gonna add even more crap, which is awesome because I like more crap. However, they're probably gonna patch out loads of exploits, which
What was I just about to say? Yeah. Have you seen anything on The Witness?
yeah, I saw.
Do you actually have any
Actu-
idea what that game's about? Because I have no
solving.
idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be solving these little puzzles.
I know it's a lot of walking around an empty island.
The only thing I saw of it was at the PlayStation event.
What the trailer with Medieval Babes
Yeah,
in the background. I like that song.
but all of the puzzles just look like they look like pipe puzzles. You know, the whole get the water through the pipes.
Oh,
So twist the pipe this way or some crap. I could be wrong about that, but that's what they looked like. So it looked like you're playing. You know, it looked in a way like the puzzles have nothing to do with the exploration.
yeah.
It looked like Catherine to me, but not in a good way. I mean, I love Catherine, but in the sense that half of Catherine is climbing puzzles with blocks, and half of Catherine is a dating simulator in a bar, and they're nothing like
Right.
each other.
Oh, I see. I finally got to the pixel look. It actually looks alright.
Yeah, it does.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
He sent out like 4 different versions and asked people to vote on it, and they voted on them, and then he made a final product
Hmm.
based on their answers.
Oh, The Witness. You know, what is it? There's over 1,000 footstep sounds in that game.
That's
Unnecessary, but
yeah,
pretty fucking cool.
yeah. I mean,
Because if 90% of the game is literally walking around an island, you don't want to hear the same thing over and over and over again.
I
That's
suppose.
how he justified it.
I suppose.
So I think he literally just sat in a room and
And just
for yeah. A 1,000 times, give or take.
yeah, yeah. Well,
And just
if
chuck that in and
by that logic,
randomize
I could make a game.
it. Well, you could make. I'm sure
I
you
was
could
going to
make
make a door
1,000
opening
foot sound.
simulator with 1,000 different door opening sounds. Because if
I'll-
all you're
I
going to do
will-
is open doors, you're not going to want to hear the same creak every time.
Okay, we should make that because that's going to be really easy, and I could totally help you make that.
The door opening game, yeah.
Yeah, we should do this.
Oh, but then it'll just be like each room's got to look different. It'll just be like the Stanley Parable, but with no voiceover.
Well, we can put in a voiceover.
But then
Ryan
it'll just
opened
be
the
like
door.
the Stanley Parable.
There was not much on the other side of the door. Ryan decided to close the door. Then Ryan reopened the door
And Ryan
and
realised
noticed that there
he's
was still
ripping off a
nothing on the other
completely
side
other
of the
game.
door. Ryan stood confused at the door before once again closing the door. Later, Ryan opened the door again, hoping something would have changed, but nothing had. Deep into that darkness peering, Ryan stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting,
We know.
dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream about door. And so he closed it again. See, we could totally do this. Best game ever. We'll
Now
get Game
we're
of the
ripping
Year
off the
every time.
Raven as well.
Hey, Edgar Allan Poe is dead. He can't sue us. Let's do it. I'm behind this idea.
Officially endorsed by 2008.
It'll be Game of the Year 2013, 14, 15, and 18. We're gonna have to skip a few. We've got to let some people get an
Some
award.
people have got, yeah.
We've got to be kind. We don't want to take all of the money.
just a small fraction.
We don't want to take everything from everyone. That would just be cruel.
Just a little bit from everyone.
Just most of everything from everyone.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Most.
We mostly took everything. Mostly.
Yes.
How about that?
What's next? What's next on the schedule?
We haven't got anything else on the schedule.
Nothing
What
else on
other
the
games are we going to
schedule.
talk about?
What else should we talk about?
Well, apparently 55 minutes to the end is talk about little shit we got on our mind and probably make fun of Ryan.
Make
I'm
fun
supposed
of
to say
Ryan.
make
Well,
fun of Ryan.
You can make fun of me. I don't mind.
I'll make a fine out of you.
So yeah. So what have you been doing lately?
I applied to college.
Woo.
Yeah.
I didn't. Woo.
You watched anime.
I
and
did.
got
I
drunk.
watched. I've been watching Blood Plus. It's really good.
It's about stupid vampires. That's what I've heard.
That's what you've heard. It's good. It's good. I've got a big old list of anime that I want to watch, but I keep detouring from my list. So I've got like 20 anime that I want to watch. I can never be bothered to start one, and I just start new crap.
So you're just adding more and more things
Yeah,
onto
I'm
this
just
pile.
adding more and more to my anime and manga watch and read list and like novel list and all that. I just keep adding to them without taking stuff away. It's literally what I'm doing. I've got loads of stuff that I want to watch. Like the next thing that that I want to watch is called Serial Experiments Lane. But instead
Right.
of watching that, I decided to watch all of the blood stuff. So I was sitting there about to start watching this new anime. It's not new, it's from like 2004 or some crap. But something I'd never seen before. And I go, actually, I'm going to watch Blood the Last Vampire, and then Blood Plus, and then Blood C, and then the other film that apparently sucks. I just can't stick to things that I want to do.
Yeah, I still need to finish the last 6 episodes of Boardwalk Empire. And I've been meaning to do that for about a month. I haven't been doing anything else. I've been playing like Sims.
Community's not sucked, which is good.
Oh, I haven't seen the latest episode actually.
It's not sucked in general, which is good.
Yeah,
Because I was afraid it was going to suck.
I'm glad.
Literally the best TV show on television. And
I'm
it has,
glad. Are you sure it's not the best TV show on like a lunchbox?
on Lunchboxes. Well, I'm sure it is the best TV show on Lunchboxes.
I couldn't think of anything clever.
That's okay. I'll let you
I
laugh.
am El Terrible.
What else? What else has not sucked or that's been good? What other anime did I watch recently?
A new Game of Thrones season starting soon. How about that?
That's true. That's true. Walking Dead's been pretty good.
I haven't been watching it.
Yeah, I
You should read the comics.
yeah, I've read them.
Have you read Scott Pilgrim?
Have I read Scott Pilgrim? Yeah, I've read Scott Pilgrim.
Good. I fucking hated that film.
I liked the film. The
I
film's
really
fun.
hated that film.
Mona.
That,
liked
that,
the
that film sucked.
Yeah,
Why did they get Mousy Fucktard to play fucking Scott? He's not supposed to be some awkward little dick. He's supposed to be cool.
I like.
He's supposed to be awkward, but not in the way that Michael Cera's
I
awkward.
like Michael Cera.
I like him. He's good at what he does, but he's not a good Scott Pilgrim.
He's a cool dude.
He's not a good Scott Pilgrim. That is what I mean.
Yeah.
He's very good at being a weird, awkward dude. He's not a good Scott.
Sure.
You can't argue with that.
The guy who did all the animation in that game that they made of that is freaking awesome.
I like that game.
I didn't play the game, but the guy who did the animation is awesome. Paul Robertson, I think his name is.
I don't know.
Where's his? Yeah, he's got some freaking crazy stuff on his Tumblr. I think he's making a game.
Didn't he just like make one called like Scott Pilgrim or something?
Yeah, but this time I think he's making original content.
Good.
He did some gifs of Pokemon evolving, but as humans, like human versions of them. It was
Huh.
freaking cool.
Interesting.
He's a
Yeah, I
sweet,
really,
he's a sweet
really
dude.
like the art in that game.
He's a sweet
Those
dude.
gifs were perfect. How do you
Yeah,
pronounce GIF? Do you pronounce it properly or do you pronounce it with a soft G?
soft G. I say GIF.
Yeah, apparently you're supposed to pronounce it like GIF.
GIF,
Yeah. Like I'll be back in a
like
jiffy.
like Sif,
Like syphilis.
syphilis. That's
Like
spelled with it. That'd be
like
spelled with it.
syphis.
It'd be spelled with a J though, wouldn't it? GIF, the cleaning,
Syphis.
not the cleaning product. The lemon juice
Mr.
was it?
Sheen.
Oh, what was Sif? Sif? Was it?
CIF.
Was
Yeah,
it a
that's
cleaning
like
product?
kitchen cleaner.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Sif
they
Power Bang.
changed it. It was GIF, and they changed it to Sif, or
Sif
it
Power
was
Pro.
Sif that was changed to GIF. I don't know.
What? I'm starting this new thing. It's called jogging, but it's either jogging or yogging. Might be a soft J. And apparently you just run for extended periods of time.
I can't wait for that for the sequel.
When
He
is
was
it out?
he did a Red Nose Day sketch
Oh, did he? Was that
yeah,
good?
as
Wait, as Ron Burgundy.
as Ron Burgundy. Yeah,
Ooh.
it was pretty funny.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay.
December 20th.
Yes,
At least it's this year.
yes.
Man.
I bet it sucks. I really
Yeah,
don't want it
it's
to.
gonna suck.
I really don't want to see.
And
I
that's
want
what's
it.
sad.
I want it to suck like Anchorman sucked, like Step Brothers sucks. They're brilliant films. They're hilarious.
They're good,
They're
but
bad
they
films.
suck.
But I know it's
Like Hot
but
Rod.
I
I
don't
love that
have-
film, but it's terrible.
I don't have faith that it's going to be good. I don't want it. I
Yeah.
don't want it to suck at all. But I really think it's going to.
Oh, Harrison Ford's in it.
I really. I feel like they're just going to. I don't know
Oh
because I
shit,
haven't
it's
seen
that
it.
chick.
But they're going to do too much or try and make too many jokes or something. Like they'll make Steve Carell's character say stupid stuff.
They'll just. I have a feeling it's gonna be one giant reference to Anchorman 1. To try and please the fans, they're just gonna reference Anchorman 1
But it doesn't please
all
the
the
fans.
time. No, it's just gonna piss everyone off.
Ruins it.
No one will find it funny.
Ruins it.
The people who are new to it won't find it funny. The people who aren't new to it will go, "That's not funny."
Yeah.
That's just sad.
My sister hated Anchorman, which was fine for me because she gave me the DVD. Woo, win. I didn't have it on DVD, and her husband hated Anchorman and Step Brothers, so they gave me them both on DVD.
What about Napoleon Dynamite?
They don't have. I don't know whether they like Napoleon Dynamite. They don't have it, or I've never seen it.
Do you
Napoleon
like
Dynamite's brilliant.
Dynamite? Yeah.
I love it. Do you know what? And the cartoon wasn't that bad. It wasn't
I
good.
didn't watch it. It looked terrible.
They cancelled it because it was terrible. They shouldn't have made it.
But it wasn't horrible, I
It
guess.
wasn't horrible. It was there was some laughs in it.
Have you seen, Jay and Silent Bob?
Yes.
Yeah, have you seen their new film?
Which one?
It's not out yet.
Well then no.
Well, have you seen anything on it? I mean,
No. The animated
it's
one.
called Jay and Silent Bob's Super Groovy Cartoon Movie.
I haven't seen that.
The
Maybe
animation it just looks really, really bad.
Is that the point?
I don't know, but it honestly looks like it was done by someone like a 13-year-old who's just discovered Flash
Yeah.
and has tried to make an animation, except that for an hour
I
and a half.
wish the cashing in on that would stop.
No, I mean I'm fine with bad-looking animation.
No, I just mean
sometimes.
I just mean viewer skew in general. I like I love Clerks, and I love all the films, but just make Clerks 3 and wrap it up.
Are they even making a Clerks 3?
Yeah, he's making Clerks 3.
Oh.
But that's it. I don't want any more, okay? There's like so many films in there. There's, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jam, Silent Bob Strike
Dogma.
Back, Dogma, Clerks 2. And then, they had the animated TV series for Clerks.
Did they?
All sorts of crap. I don't want any more. I don't need any more. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay with. I'd be okay with just Clerks. It was brilliant.
I, eh. I like Clerks. I like Clerks too. I haven't seen Chasing Amy. I like Dogma, and the lowest rated one I think probably is
I like more
Jay and
rats.
Silent Bob Strike Back, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
Jane
I
Silent
like
Bob
that.
Strike Back was funny. I
I
am the
like that
Click
one
Commander.
one of the most. It goes more rats than Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and then the rest of them.
Clerks 1 was my favourite.
It was good, but I didn't love it that much.
I love Clerks.
I like more rats more.
Did you see that film Fanboys?
No,
That was pretty funny.
what was that?
It wasn't part of it had a cameo with Jane Silent Bob in it.
Oh,
Just like Scream 3 did.
Scream 3 had a cameo.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Scream film, and I don't intend to.
Yeah.
They just look bad.
Yeah, me neither. I don't care about Scream. I don't care about horror movies. I don't like them. They bore me. That's to the point.
Like, what is it? Paranormal Activity.
Haven't seen
Like,
the other
literally,
ones. I saw the first one. It was terrible.
literally, what they do is get some cameras, put them in a place, and then shout at a woman to look scared and wiggle her
Yeah.
arms about her. Every
Yeah,
now
it's
and
like
then.
it's like the
And people
episode
go,
of South Park where they take the mick out of the ghost hunters.
There's,
Oh no,
there's
please
a
to be some
warm
hot
liquid. Yeah, we both
Yeah.
went to the exact same point.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care much for horror films. One of my favourite
Pandemic
films,
2, The
28 Days
Starfleet.
Later.
That's not horror. That's
It's,
thriller.
I love
suppose.
28 Days Later,
Action thriller.
and
I wouldn't class that as
it's
horror.
not. It's not because I get scared because I love horror anime. And it's not about the gore because I freaking. Well, okay, I understand anime is drawn and not videoed, but I wouldn't care if it was the good stories that they have. I just don't think that there are good stories. In every horror film I've seen, they're just terrible stories with just shock factor or crap,
Yeah.
and it's not good.
I just don't really care about horror.
It's just always the same terrible.
Admittedly, that's because I have a massive vagina that could probably house a
Yeah,
small
you're
African
a pussy.
town.
That's why you don't like it, but I don't like it because it sucks. I saw an advert for a film. I was in the cinema. I think I was in the cinema. I don't even remember where I was. I was somewhere.
I was
And
around.
I knew it was a horror film immediately. I knew it was a horror film because there was happy music playing and about 5 teenagers in a car.
Have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
I haven't, no. But that's pretty much that
watch
plot, isn't it?
Cabin in the Woods is basically just a piss take.
Yeah,
on horror.
I heard it was.
It's really.
I heard it was
fucking
good though.
It is really good.
But
Turns out
that's
the
it.
government are behind all the hauntings.
That makes sense. That's what they always put in storylines. Oh, zombies, government.
It's not just zombies. It's like every paranormal thing is just the government, and they need sacrifices to please the.
You know what film
Oh,
was good? There
gods.
was a vampire film I saw that was good.
Was it called Interview with the Vampire?
It wasn't called Interview with a Vampire.
Oh man, I love that film.
That is a good film though.
That's got Kirsten Dunst. Is that Kirsten Dunst in it? Can't remember. See, I was just thinking why I've got like small cuts all over my hand, and I realised I have a scalpel in my other hand. That's probably where they all came from.
Safe.
That's probably
Dangerous.
why I've got small cuts all over my hand, and several bits have cut up everything on my desk. I should really put that knife
You
away.
should put that away.
I am not sensible.
No, it's not very clever of you.
No, I need my hands to be occupied by something, and my only Rubik's Cube sort of disintegrated while I was doing it, so I can't afford a new one. Oh, did I just
Sucks
slice
for
my
you.
thumb open?
Probably.
Oh, just a little
Dangerous.
bit. It's
Dangerous
fine.
man.
It's fine. It's fine.
What
Okay.
about the two of us?
No, notorious. I should really not be doing this. It's a very sharp scalpel. But gosh darn, is it fun.
Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about.
I've gone for a good hour and maybe 10 minutes. We could probably end it here.
Maybe.
We got any witty sign off?
Well, we could just keep talking more and then you need to edit crap because you're already going to edit loads of this out. And then
I'm not going to edit loads of it.
you're going to
I can
edit.
leave- I
you're
can
gonna
leave
edit
most of
You're
it.
going to edit the part about me talking about you editing parts out.
That's too meta. We can leave that in. That's meta humor.
It's not meta. No,
It's
you've said
meta.
it's meta humor. It's not meta.
Ryan, it's meta. I don't understand meta,
The
okay?
acknowledgement of meta.
I don't understand meta.